Hi, I'm Macy and I am doing a remote control car for Blue Stamp Engineering, and this is my first milestone, which is really cool for me. Basically, I have been initially building this and then I've been working in Arduino to get it to actually run for the first time, and I've run into a few challenges, especially with the TB6612 FNG chip, which is the motor control. I believe I'm saying this right, I hope so. I had to download the SparkFun TB6612 FNG motor driver library in Arduino, and then from there I was able to take one of the examples from that library, and it was a motor test run. So it would take my robot forward, backwards, side, side, and then return to that, and then repeat that process. So that is currently uploaded into this. I was having some trouble within the code, so I had to figure out which pins went with what input, and it was a whole mess, and that is why my initial motor run was not working. Also having trouble because we did a blinker test in the very beginning to make sure that everything was working again, that the Arduino Uno board was working for me. We tried to download that blinker test onto there and it wasn't working, and we could not figure out how, and so we eventually realized that there is a switch that switches it from the camera to the upload function, because two messages were coming through and confusing the board, and it was just not going to be able to work unless we fixed that. This is the initial build, so what I had to do was just basically put it together, connect all the wires and doohickeys, which is great. And now I get to work on either sensors, the camera, and the motor functions, which you can see in there. The wires are a little bit jumbled right now. I might need to tape them together at some point. But yeah, but the coolest part about this, she moves. But yeah, my next step is hopefully going to be putting either the remote or the self-drive function into it. I haven't decided yet. I'll work that out over the weekend. Figuring out what my next step will be is part of my next step. So yeah, that's all I got.